be honest with you. I ain't black-pilled. I'm not black-pilled, but I'm being real with you. Okay? The MAGA movement, make America great again, right? We've got to make America great again. We'll stand closed borders. Everything I promised over the entire campaign trail has gone to absolute dog shit. I assure you. I get elected, and then everything I do, I don't do. I'm actually going to be completely honest with you. Everything I said was a lie. This is the behavior of a typical politician, and I absolutely hate it. And like I said, I am not being black-pilled. I'm not black-pilled. I'm not a doomer. But you know what? Maybe this might be a little bit of a doomer stream. But I'm going to be real with you, because I am not alone in this. I am not alone in this conversation, because there are many, many prominent individuals, media personalities, influencers, you name it, whatever you want to call them, on the internet right now, extremely upset with the Trump administration and how he's handling not just the government shutdown, because the government shutdown, that whole government shutdown thing, just a ruse, just politics as usual. But we're being real. Trump, the handling of the Epstein files was an absolute blunder, like the biggest of biggest red flags you can have right off the get-go, right? The fact that they said there's nothing in the Epstein files, and then they said the Epstein files don't exist, and then they said that it was a Democrat cover-up, right? Okay, calling the Epstein files a Democrat cover-up when there's actually been reported criminal cases against Epstein, like this is not, you can't say that it's fucking just made up, right? Okay, Epstein files, great. He shit the bed on that. All right. Well, H-1B visas. All right. The whole conversation about the H-1B visas and bringing in over 500,000 Chinese nationals to fill our universities. Terrible idea, because how are we supposed to make America great again with Chinese nationals and H-1B visas? We need Americans getting funded through the schools. We need Americans working American jobs, not foreigners. How are we supposed to make America great again if we're not fostering a healthy environment for American citizens to gain upward mobility and to gain financial freedom and climb the ladder, so to speak, as it's always allegedly told us to do, climb that ladder, right? Well, Trump's shitting the bed on that. Okay, the border and the whole ICE detaining thing. I mean, like, there's a whole visual display. That's it's a visceral reaction from the left when we see these ICE deportations and these people show up in unmarked vehicles, wrap up a couple illegals and throw them in the back of cars. Very, like, extremely horrible optics. Like, Obama was the deporter in chief. He booted out millions of fucking illegals, but no one batted an eye because there were no optics. Nothing was being so visibly put on display to create divisiveness in the public square, in the public conversation. So I think we need to deport lots and lots of more people, but the way and the path in which they're trying to do it and which they're achieving, totally not the right way. Okay. Anyways, so wrapping all this point up, this is all not looking good for the Trump administration. Coming into the midterms, we are 1 year away from the midterms, and the GOP and the MAGA movement and the entire conservative establishment is infighting with each other over this idea, over this identity politic, over purity tests, narrative-driven fiasco bullshit happening on a national scale as well as a local scale. And if everyone in the chat, anyone in the chat, y'all know who I'm talking about. Y'all know what's going on in the local liberty communities, the local freedom first communities, okay? These local chapters and groups and activists that are well-intentioned and they have well-meaning and well-purpose, but then somebody, something, some fish out of water, some stumpy-looking bozo shows up and starts stirring the pot and flinging shit around and hitting everybody, everyone in his vicinity. I don't need it. Calling out threats, harassments, phone calls, deplatforming, blocking, all this shit. No one needs it. How are we supposed to fight against the progressive left? How are we supposed to fight against this Marxist takeover, this cultural Marxist communist takeover that's happening in our country right now? A color revolution that's being funded and operated through the Democrat arm of the government. The GOP are weak and they let it happen. And I'm sick and fucking tired of it. So, what's my solution? This is my solution. The truth is, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but MAGA is dead. And if it's not dead, it's definitely on its deathbed. Because, think about it, folks. Everyone associates MAGA with Trump. Trump's last term. We have 3 years left of a Trump presidency. The MAGA fan base cult follow Trump. We can't keep riding this celebrity worship of a person to come save us. So, my proposition is this. MAGA's dead. We are now the FAFO movement. Focus America first only. Thank you. Thank you. Focus America first only. Our government has failed us, and it is up to us. It is up to we the people to set it right. What kind of policies would you like to see in the FAFO movement? I've got a few. We need to gut the bureaucracy. No more red tape. Total election overhaul. We're talking paper ballots, in-person voting, no mail-in, same day, national holiday, hand counted, right? That's the kind of overhaul we need. We need to end all failed and abused government social programs. No more foreign wars. Bring our troops home. Stop sending all of our money. We have, 200 plus military bases around the world? Bring them all home. Bring that military budget down. Focus on defense spending here and preserving our nation, preserving our borders, right? Speaking of borders, defend the borders and deport all of the illegals. 10-year moratorium. Deport them all. Stop bringing people in. Figure out what's happening here. Focus on the public. Focus on American values. Focus on giving the American people the assistance and help that they need and make the government work for them, not for foreign interests, right? End the Federal Reserve. How many times do we have to say this? Ron Paul, back in the 2000s, and the Fed. Let's get that going. We need to lower interest rates. Make housing more affordable for young Americans. We have to do this. These are just some of my ideas. But in essence, there's a lot of things that need to happen here in America now. Stop focusing on celebrity worship. Stop focusing on somebody else coming to save us. No one else is coming, folks. Focus America first only, and you'll have victories. Focus on American citizens here and now. Make sure that the government is working for the people, not enslaving them.